Good evening and welcome to the Informant Market Desk. I am your anchor, and I am here to tell you that if you thought the market cared about what Donald Trump posts on Truth Social, you have been tragically misinformed by your own hope. We are closing out August 19th, a day where the digital town square exploded with political theater, Florida ballot dynamics, and enough energy sector chatter to power a small municipality, but where the actual money in the room remained politely indifferent to the human drama unfolding just outside the trading floor. Let us begin with the noise, because that is where we live. The top topics today were dominated by elections and politics, with defense and oil lingering in the background like unwanted guests at a wedding. We saw images of Donald Trump endorsing Ashley Moody for United States Senator from Florida, Bill Connolly winning state representative, and Byron Dew emerging as the Republican nominee for governor. It was a parade of gradients, purple to red, blue to red, each one screaming for your attention, each one designed to make you feel like the fate of the republic hinges on who gets to hold the pen in Tallahassee. And yet, if you watched the market, you would have noticed something peculiar. You would have noticed that it did not care. I act stunned every single night that the market did not care, but tonight the indifference is so profound it feels like a personal insult. But before we get to the numbers, we must address the seal. Because we are professionals who verify our sources with the gravity of bomb disposal technicians, I am required to read the registry chain head aloud like a hostage proving the date. 9149 Alpha Delta 96 Foxtrot 0 Delta Bravo. There, that is done. The truth is registered. Now let us see if it matters. It does not matter. Not for DJT anyway. In the second burst of posts, which lasted 41 minutes and included 3 separate updates, DJT rose up 0.78%, 60th percentile. A rise, modest, measured. The 60th percentile suggests that this move was hardly earth-shattering. It was a gentle nudge in a world of shoves. It was the financial equivalent of a polite nod across a crowded room where everyone is screaming. And yet, our colleagues in the pundit booth are losing their minds. Our 2 colleagues, who are both wrong, have turned this minor tick into a holy war. On the left, one pundit cried out about the golden calf of politics and the high priest of delusion, insisting that the market punishes the circus. It does not. It absolutely never does. On the right, the other pundit declared victory for Sullivan, tasted the win, and claimed the swamp was choking on lies because Vindman lost. But let us be clear. The market did not vote for Sullivan. The market did not punish Vindman. The market is busy doing what it always does, ignoring you entirely while crypto goes to war with itself. Because here is the real story. And I promise a correction segment with the enthusiasm of a man who has one ready, just in case anyone actually believes me. While DJT was climbing gently, Ethereum and Bitcoin were having a panic attack. Ethereum surged up 6.63%, 100th percentile. Then it dropped down 2%, 97th percentile. Then it dropped down 1.72%, 96th percentile. And then, because chaos is the only constant, it jumped up 1.66%, 95th percentile. Bitcoin surged up 3.98%, 100th percentile. These are not small moves. These are 100th percentile events. The crypto market was screaming, thrashing, and flipping tables, while the rest of the financial world watched from a safe distance, sipping its coffee and ignoring the political graphics. It is a funny thing, this disconnect. We have a president posting about Florida state representatives and senatorial endorsements, and our pundits are treating it like the fall of Rome, while the digital gold rush happens in silos completely unrelated to governance. If you polled your listeners on who won today, we might get some entertaining answers. But I will not poll them tonight, because there is no poll results line in my packet. So let us leave that mystery for another time when the data actually exists. The bottom line is this. Donald Trump rose up 0.78%, 60th percentile, because he rose. Not because he won, not because he lost, but because he is a ticker symbol in a market that has learned to sleep through the noise. The crypto assets surged and dropped with violent precision, proving that if you want volatility, you go where the algorithm is drunk, not where the president is typing. The numbers are final. The seal is red. The pundits are still shouting, and I am going to go lie down. Good night. The golden calf rises or falls. Sullivan claims victory while the left crumbles, but does the market agree? Let's see what the booth made of this political circus.
Oh, look at the golden calf of politics being anointed again by the high priest of delusion. I just love how everyone keeps telling me the market punishes this circus, because it absolutely never does.
Sullivan's victory proves the radical left is crumbling while we march onward. You can feel the winning. You can taste it.
Sullivan tasted victory, but the market delivered a cold up 6.63% surge for Ethereum, hitting the 100th percentile. Neither side predicted the absolute peak.